Okay, so today I wanted to share with you all 3 ways that you can organically increase your gains and speed up your muscle recovery. I'm always on the quest to find new, better ways to increase my gains and speed up my muscle recovery, and there are times when I overlook some incredibly obvious but very simple things that I should be doing and that have a dramatic effect if you don't. That can be negative on your body. So the first thing that I wanted to talk about, the first organic way to increase your gains is stay hydrated. Are you drinking enough water? Should be drinking about 1 gallon of water a day. This helps flush toxins out of the body, and it just helps everything work better, and you'll feel better too. And I am notorious for not drinking enough water. So one of the things that I've done to make sure that I do drink enough water is I got a pure water filter, and it holds 30 cups of water. I fill the lower part up and the upper part up, and I try and drink through the whole thing in one day. It's about 1 gallon of water. But I also set timers on my phone every hour to drink an 8-ounce glass of water, and that has helped me stay on top of the hydration part. Second organic way that you can increase your gains and speed up your muscle recovery is with your sleep. Are you getting enough sleep? You should be getting at least 6 hours of sleep, but ideally you'd like to get between 7 and 8. But you need to give your body enough time to actually do the recovery repairs that it needs to do. And if you're not getting enough sleep, this can greatly affect your gains and your recovery time, your mood. I mean, there are so many factors that go into how not getting enough sleep can really throw you off your groove there. So make sure you're getting enough sleep, at least 6 hours, but 7 to 8 if you can. And the third way that you can organically increase your strength gains and reduce your recovery time is by not overtraining. And I know that sounds incredibly simple, but I wanted to talk about it, and it's an important thing to be aware of and mindful of, because I overtrain often. I get excited, and when I start seeing results from what I'm doing, it just makes me want to do more of it, and I really have to take a step back and think about like what I'm going into for my workout that day, what my goals are, and keeping it centered in like a weekly cycle. So I try and make sure that I don't train any area of my body more than twice a week to give it enough time to recover. And I have found that when I do overtrain, I can tell when I'm overtraining because there's a couple of things that pop up. One, I stay a lot sore for longer, and not a muscle soreness, it's a joint soreness, it's an inflammation soreness. And I can feel it like in my shoulders, right here on my collarbones, my elbows, my knees, and my ankles especially. And I start losing strength as well. When I overtrain, I'm not able to complete as many reps as I could before. And some of that is mental, but a lot of it is from, you know, if you find that you're working out a lot and your strength gains are going backwards, it's because you're overtraining. Or that could be one of the reasons. I wouldn't say that's the only reason why, but it's a good likely possibility that the reason why is because you're overtraining. And so those are 3 ways that you can naturally, organically increase your gains and reduce your muscle soreness. And I wanted to throw in a 4th bonus one, and I've been trying this lately, and it has really been giving me some positive results, so I thought I'd share it with you too. So the 4th way that you can organically, naturally increase your gains and especially reduce muscle soreness is by taking a cold shower directly after your workout. And it doesn't have to be directly after your workout, but I enjoy doing this because it just feels really good. But as long as you take a cold shower at least once a day. And there are a couple of things that happen when you take a cold shower. It puts your body into immediate shock, and all of the circulation on the surface level of your body starts to constrict, and circulation through your deeper tissues increases so that your body can maintain its core temperature. And so that's one of the great benefits about taking a cold shower, is you are increasing your blood flow and circulation, you're increasing your oxygen intake, you're helping your body circulate through its systems faster and remove these toxins, and restore the nutrients that your muscles need by feeding your body, by circulating this blood through faster. And there are a couple of other benefits that you can receive from taking a cold shower too. It absolutely decreases inflammation, so if you have like joint inflammation or you're sore after your workouts, it's a great way to help bring that swelling and inflammation down. And if you have dry, itchy skin, if you take a cold shower, it helps re-moisturize the skin by contracting everything, and you can also develop a nice healthy glow on the skin and the hair by taking a cold shower as a result of this constriction of the blood vessels. So thank you so much for joining me today, guys. Oh, and if you continue watching, there is a video about the recipe that I made today. So I made this new cauliflower, yellow lentil, couscous, paprika stew, and it is really good. It's one of the best stews that I've made to date. So I hope you enjoy watching that and enjoy the recipe. I have included everything in the description below. And I really hope you're enjoying the content that I'm putting out. If you are, I would love it if you'd hit that like and subscribe button and the notification bell so you can find out whenever I have a new video coming out. I wanted to make a different kind of stew. So I've been trying to be practical in the recipes that I come up with for myself, and I'm always looking for something that's protein dense, that has a lot of protein in it, has all the good vitamins and minerals, and I have found that it is much easier for me to just make one big meal and then split it into 3 smaller meals or 2 smaller meals. That way I'm not wasting food and I'm still getting all the nutrients and protein that I need every day. So I've just been kind of making stuff up. Like I'll just open the fridge, see what I got in there, and then just kind of pile stuff together. And so that's what we're gonna do today. Today's recipe, it is a yellow lentil, brown rice, couscous vegetable stew. It's 100% whole foods, plant-based, of course. And I have the ingredients in the recipe listed in the description below. But just a quick overview of what everything's gonna be. So you're gonna cook the brown rice first, and then cook the lentils in the couscous. And then after that, I've got 3 cups of cauliflower, about a cup of celery, about a cup of, or 2/3 of a cup of squash, and then half of a cup of carrots, and 2 cloves of minced garlic. You're gonna saute the garlic in a big stock pot for about 3 to 4 minutes, and then add all the rest of the vegetables in, and let those saute for a couple of minutes. And then I've got some spices that I'm gonna add in, so we're gonna do 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric with a twist of black pepper, and then a 1/2 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and a 1/2 teaspoon of smoked paprika. And then we will add 1/4 box of low sodium vegetable broth, and then a can of low sodium diced tomatoes with their juices, organic of course. And we'll bring all that to a boil, let it cook for 10 minutes, or simmer rather. After you let it boil, you'll bring the heat down to medium-low, and then put the lid on, let the pot simmer for about 10 minutes, and you'll be ready to enjoy your meal. So this meal is 30 grams of protein per serving, and it makes about 2 servings. Well, thank you so much for joining me again. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And remember, every day, in every way, everything for us gets better. Better and better.